Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Alexandra Carter. Thanks for joining us for the news at noon. Downtown drivers, you may have encountered this morning some new detours. Sections of 6th Street are shut down between Cass and State for a complete summer-long reconstruction project. It'll be completed in stages to minimize disruption, officials say. Crews will install new utility lines, enhanced lighting, and dedicated bike lanes during the work. The project is scheduled to wrap up by late August. And Whiz 16 commuters also facing some slowdowns. Eastbound lanes from La Crosse Street to Gillette Street are reduced to just one lane for construction. These restrictions will stay in place a little shorter till May 16th. Officials recommend using US 53 and I-90 as alternate routes during the project. Changes coming to La Crosse's school board at tonight's meeting. Meredith Garcia, Jeff Jackson, and Molly Fuchs will be sworn in at this evening's ceremony. The board will also select a new president following Juan Jimenez's decision to not seek re-election. This leadership transition was originally scheduled for last week but was postponed due to stormy weather. Local police officers have a new way to connect with kids in the community. The La Crosse Police Department is partnering with the Milwaukee Brewers to distribute baseball trading cards to children around our city. Officers will hand out comic book inspired cards featuring Brewer stars like Jack Centurio and William Contreras.
As an agency, community engagement is so important. And so these kind of opportunities, again, that the Brewers are reaching out and thinking of us, we're pretty excited about that.
All right, well, welcome to your local forecast here as we go into it. We started off a little bit on the cooler side with 60s, and now we're going to roll into those 70s to finish out the day. We have some warmer conditions coming in for Tuesday as well. Then we'll be looking at some milder conditions with partly cloudy skies coming back again as we roll right into your Wednesday as a cold front gets a little bit closer. You've got some rainfall that's still kind of moving in off Lake Michigan. It's been happening since this morning. Nothing really happening out of it. We do have some overcast conditions down by Prairie du Chien, though, unfortunately, but everybody else is in the sunshine. They're also picking up some clouds coming up from the south as well, but high pressure is pretty much in charge and is moving northward and continuing to block that moisture from getting on to our area here or over our region right now. And so that takes us away from what we picked up in April. You could see April was a little bit on the cooler side, and so you can see the high temperature was about 59.3 and the normal temperature that time of year is about 59.6, so we're a little on the cooler side. We're also picked up a little more rainfall, though. It was one of the wettest Aprils on record here. We're at number 13. Now we get into May. We're holding on to these temperatures that are looking at 65 to 70 degrees for the first portion of the month. And you can see well into it. We are in the 60s already, holding on to the 70s in the forecast. So that means we're going to be above seasonal average. And of course, more sunshine up there by Eau Claire as well, with temperatures rolling into the 70s. So that means what we're going to see over the next few days, warmer conditions coming in. Tuesday will get up to 77 degrees. And we're going to cool it on down and bring it back up as we go into Friday and into your weekend. More about that coming up in just a moment.
On tight. Thank you, Art. The Department of Education is collecting student loans once again, specifically loans in default. It ends a pandemic-era pause. More than 5 million borrowers are now in default. Loans will go into default after 270 days without payment.
I don't think anyone takes out a loan with the intention of not paying it back. It's how easily you can pay it back that's the problem.
If you don't pay, the federal government can seize borrowers' tax refunds, paychecks, Social Security, and retirement, even your disability benefits. The movie industry is the next focus of President Trump's tariff threats. He said he'll impose tariffs on any movies made outside of this country. Natalie Brand has more details for us from the White House.
On NBC's Meet the Press, President Trump said this about upholding the Constitution and due process as laid out in the 5th and 14th Amendments.
Your Secretary of State says everyone who's here, citizens and non-citizens, deserve due process. Do you agree, Mr. President?
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know.
Well, the 5th Amendment says
I don't know. It seems it might say that, but if you're talking about that, then we'd have to have 1 million or 2 million or 3 million trials.
The comments come as his administration faces court battles over its mass deportation action. Attorney Kathleen Bush Joseph is with the Migration Policy Institute.
Supreme Court justices have long held that the Constitution applies to people who are in the United States, including immigrants.
The president also said this weekend he wants to reopen and expand Alcatraz, the former notorious prison located off the coast of San Francisco. He says to house America's most ruthless and violent offenders, serving as a symbol of law.
In what could be a new front of President Trump's tariff war, the president suggested the movie industry would be his next focus.
In a social media post Sunday, the president said he's authorized the Department of Commerce and U.S. Trade Representative to slap a 100% tariff on all movies produced in foreign lands.
Other nations, a lot of them, have stolen our movie industry. And I'm saying if they're not willing to make a movie inside the United States, and we should have a tariff.
Industry experts say it's common for movie productions of all budgets to shoot both in the U.S. and other countries. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And the 2027 NFL Draft will take place in Washington, D.C. President Trump and NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell making that announcement right now. It'll take place on the National Mall. Meanwhile, the 2026 Draft is set to take place in Pittsburgh. The process to pick a new pope is just 2 days away. Workers installed curtains on the balcony today where the new pontiff will appear. Cardinals with an average age of 70 will be allowed to vote. They'll need a 2/3 majority to elect a new pope.
I have great hope because I think that Pope Francis gave us an incredible legacy to follow, and I know that the Holy Spirit will be guiding the Cardinals.
The new pope will succeed Pope Francis, who died over a week ago. In Manhattan this afternoon, the federal racketeering and sex trafficking case against Sean Diddy Combs is underway. Right now, a jury is being chosen. The 55-year-old is accused of drugging his alleged victims and forcing them to engage in sexual acts.
You want that jury seeing Mr. Combs as relatable, as human, as being a father.
Opening statements are set to begin next Monday. Still to come for us at noon, how celebrities are expected to stun viewers on the red carpet tonight for the annual Met Gala. Plus, how you can jump into some major Cinco de Mayo deals when we come back.
Lori Robbie enjoys working at Park Bank because she thought bigger banks had lost touch with customers. Lori enjoys serving the community. Lori also enjoys growing hostas. So visit Lori at Park Bank in Holman to talk about your financial dreams and getting down and dirty with gardening.
Why has Carpets to Go won Best of La Crosse County for several years in a row? Large selection of in-stock inventory, knowledgeable team ready to offer design help and free estimates. Low prices, we buy in large quantities to save you money. Stop in this month for in-stock carpet starting at 99 cents a square foot, or in-stock laminate flooring starting at $2.99 a square foot. Thank you for those who voted for us. Haven't been in? We invite you to come in and see for yourself. For whatever you want on your floor, Carpets to Go in Onalaska.
At Vernon Memorial Healthcare, we believe in your birth, your way. From prenatal visits to postpartum care, we provide continuous support, respect your birth plan, and ensure a smooth transition from pregnancy to parenthood. With expert lactation consultants and a comforting home-like environment, we're here for you before, during, and after delivery. Vernon Memorial Healthcare, where your journey is in caring hands.
You know it's time to replace some windows, a patio door, an entry door, or all of them. The Board Store's provided skillful installation of quality products for thousands of your neighbors for 35 years. Double hung slider, casement, awning windows, double glazing, triple glazing, white windows, black windows, wood grain. Our experienced sales staff will help you choose what's best for you, provide a detailed proposal, and a firm price. No pressure, no nonsense. One window or a house full, call or visit the Board Store for a prompt free estimate. More than you expect for less than you thought.
Now is the time to get your AC cleaned and checked. And Bagnevsky Heating and Air Conditioning is who you want to call. Prevent the buildup of dust and dirt to keep you and your family breathing healthy, clean air with your trusted, trained comfort specialist. Check out our Google reviews and call 782-0664 today for your AC clean and check. Bagnevsky Heating and Air Conditioning. It's hard to stop a train.
Your trained comfort specialist, Bagnevsky.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you.
There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.01% APY.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank, member FDIC.
In your noon consumer news, Marvel's anti-hero flick Thunderbolts had an impressive box office debut, while many restaurants are celebrating Cinco de Mayo today with some fun offers. CBS's Jesse Mitchell has the latest business news headlines from New York.
Marvel is back on top of the weekend box office in North America, with Thunderbolts taking in $76 million. Sinners fell to second with a still solid $33 million, and a Minecraft movie stayed in the running in third, earning nearly $14 million. It's fashion's biggest night. Celebrities are expected to stun on tonight's Met Gala red carpet with the theme Super Fine, tailoring Black style. The fundraising event brings in millions of dollars each year for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute. Tickets for tonight's event reportedly start at an eye-opening $75,000 for individuals, $350,000 per table. Today is also Cinco de Mayo, and multiple restaurant chains are offering some sizzling deals. Chipotle is giving out free chips and queso with the code Cinco25, while Taco Bell is giving out free nachos Bel Grande with delivery orders totaling $20 or more from DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, or Grubhub. Baja Fresh will take $5.55 off an online purchase of $20 or more. Multiple restaurants are also offering $5 drink and appetizer specials today, including Abuelo's Mexican restaurant and Chili's.
Still to come, how America's measles outbreak is spreading to other countries. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening this Monday afternoon on Wall Street. Stay with us. We're back after this.
Hi, my name is Tom, and this is Max White Water Conditioning tip number 726. Too much iron in your water? This can cause yellow, red, and brown stains on dishes, laundry, and plumbing fixtures. Call us today at 608-781-8088.
Nobody knows bikers and the law like Hupy and Abraham.
They know how to get you all the money that you deserve.
It costs nothing for you to contact Hupy and Abraham, and they will never take a fee unless they win your case.
A good lawyer shouldn't cost you more. They should get you more.
They got me way more than I thought I would get. Hupy and Abraham mean business.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
Give your business the dumpster service it deserves for 15% less than you're paying now with Big Hook. Big Hook offers daily, weekly, or monthly pickups with professional drivers and 24-hour emergency service to our La Crosse County customers. New commercial accounts lock in a 15% savings, plus be one of the first 100 to sign up and get free delivery, setup, and a $50 gift card. This is a limited time offer. Save more with service you can trust. Contact Big Hook today.
Hi, my name is Tom, and this is Max White Water Conditioning tip number 726. Too much iron in your water? This can cause yellow, red, and brown stains on dishes, laundry, and plumbing fixtures. Call us today at 608-781-8088.
Spring is in the air. Here you go. Oh! This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
'Cause you ain't seen nothing yet.
We make this show for you. It's so good. You got to watch it every day.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
In your noon medical news, America's measles outbreak is now spreading to other countries. The Associated Press reports cases have now been identified in Canada and Mexico. The outbreak has risen to more than 600 cases in Texas alone, primarily spreading among the unvaccinated. Already, at least 2 children have died from the disease. Your survival rate from cancer could partly depend on where you live. A study published in JAMA shows states that collect more tax revenue have lower cancer death rates. The reasons could be greater access to cancer screenings and tax policies, which reduce healthcare disparities between the rich and poor. And LGBTQ people don't receive equal access to postpartum care. A study published in JAMA found despite equal access to health insurance, when compared to non-LGBTQ people, they experienced lower quality care and were nearly twice as likely to need an emergency room visit. LGBTQ people have higher postpartum depression rates than the general population. As we head to break, we'll take a live look from CityCam 8. Art's in next with our forecast.
This Monday, one day only, earn a 40-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60. That's a 40-cent fuel saver for every $60 you spend in-store and online. Monday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
At Benedictine Living Community, we know staying social is just as important as staying healthy. While daily tasks and medications matter, so does connection. Our residents enjoy a full calendar of activities: gardening, book club, crafts, bingo, outdoor walks, and the always popular happy hour. Sharing meals brings joy, connection, and comfort. And that's what life at Benedictine is all about. We invite you to see for yourself. Schedule your tour at Benedictine today.
It's customer appreciation time at Wesco, and we're saying thank you with exclusive savings on furniture and bedding, and your deal is just one spin away. Every spin wins, whether you're upgrading your bedroom or furnishing your dream living room. Now's the perfect time to save in style. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Stop in and spin before this deal rolls away. And don't forget to tell them Peyton sent you.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
This Monday, one day only, earn a 40-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60. That's a 40-cent fuel saver for every $60 you spend in-store and online. Monday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Jacob Lenzendorf, News 8 Sports.
All right, well, good afternoon. As we get into your local forecast, we had that rainfall, as I told you, that continues to move off from Lake Michigan, coming off again from going from east to west across the, just off our region here. In fact, you can see it all the way up there by Madison and, of course, Sheboygan as well. Maybe up in Green Bay later on in the afternoon, but you can see some of that kind of picked up a little near portions of Prairie du Chien. They got some cloud cover out of that, but not much really hitting the ground or, in fact, even affecting anyone other than the cloud cover. High pressure continue to build as we roll right through today and into the from the morning all the way into the afternoon and into the evening hours. We've got another cold front coming in, but high pressure is going to build such that moisture coming up from the south for tomorrow or coming in from the east is going to get thwarted. We'll still see this cold front kind of slide through, and as it does, it's going to edge closer to us as we get into Wednesday and into Thursday. Highs for today, we are looking at least the 70s with some upper 60s mixed in there. 74 for Ladysmith. Eau Claire is going to have about 75 degrees. As you go further down south, in fact, south of I-94, you're looking at temperatures mostly upper 60s to around the lower 70s in your forecast. So much cooler as high pressure is really much in charge well up to the north. We also go through today, you're going to be seeing at least partly cloudy skies. Clouds have been kind of funneling in from mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, but once we get into the evening, clouds will thin out. So folks that are out about celebrating their Cinco de Mayo, having fun on the patio, you're still holding on to some 60s, and earlier you'll be in the 70s from at least the 2 o'clock hour all the way into the 5 o'clock hour or so. As that continues to go on, we're also seeing high pressure build as we roll right into Wednesday. However, you've got that cold front that's going to be pushing by a little bit more so. That's going to edge up all the way into Canada as well with that warmer air trying to still hold on to us. But once we get into Wednesday, you can see a cold front's going to come by. You can see the winds changing on us as well as the colder air starts to come down. We also have warmer air trying to come up from the south as well, trying to push rainfall in. But high pressure, as I mentioned before, is going to knock it out, not to mention the colder air that comes out of Canada and drops our temperatures down as well as moves that colder air right back down to the south. And that'll carry over all the way to Thursday. And it'll take a while to build back up temperatures as we go into Friday Friday, and then into the weekend we'll get much warmer. Heading out for Cinco de Mayo, as I mentioned before, 2 o'clock hour. Sunshine is going to be pretty nice, from partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies, and back to partly cloudy skies to finish. Finishing out your night tonight, you're looking at some mostly sunny, mostly clear skies to at least partly cloudy conditions. You'll see more of that sunshine up to the north because of high pressure, holding on to all that sunshine with temperatures in the 70s, as I mentioned before. 68 by at least the 8 o'clock hour, so it's pretty nice across the board. So what we've got going on today, temperatures are going to be at least seasonal to mild. We'll hold on to tomorrow to be one of the warmest days to start. We'll get up to the upper 70s for some of our warmest locations, and also possibly into some 80s for some locations as well, especially up to the north once you get into areas by Ladysmith over to Eau Claire as well, and then getting closer to Black River Falls. We'll carry back down into Thursday. You can see Wednesday and Thursday, much cooler, dropping it down just a bit. Most temperatures on Wednesday will be mostly in the 70s. Then we'll go back into cooler conditions going into Thursday, but still above seasonal average, believe it or not. Temperatures will be on the rise gradually as we go through Friday, with 74 degrees, pumping up to at least 77 degrees. And then we go into your weekend as we slide into Saturday, just the day before Mother's Day. You're looking at 77-degree heat returning back again. So that means more 80s will also be in the picture for us. Then we go back into the mild to at least warm conditions. So we hold on to some 70s and maybe a few 80s in the picture, but warming back up to near 80 degrees going into Monday. Get out and enjoy that.
Wow, really no complaints. Nobody should have any complaints for you this week, should they?
Hope not.
The office is closed. Take your sunshine, people. Still to come for us at noon, how these Lego builders were able to create life-size replicas of Formula One cars when we come back.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, get up to $900 off select Beautyrest Black adjustable sets and choose a free gift with purchase. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years and get free white glove delivery. Beautyrest Black and free gift with purchase. Now at Home Sleep Express.
Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Plus, cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Transform your home with Shaw Vinyl Plank Flooring. It offers superior protection to stains and foot traffic. And the Wentworth Series is 100% waterproof. Just $269 a square foot after rebate. Unleash big savings on Menards' great selection of pet supplies. Find incredible deals on products that you and your pets will love. Right now, save big and get an 11% rebate on all pet and wildlife products.
Save big money at Menards.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy.
The biggest thing I want to get across to people, whether it's via email or voicemail or text, is we are a local Wisconsin family-owned turnkey solar company.
We have project managers that will walk you through the process, keep you informed along the way, and make sure that the communication is the best that it can be.
All the financial benefits are awesome. And then on top of that, it's green energy. How can you lose?
Dreaming of a new ride? Apply today at driveultra.org and make your dream a reality. Hey, dogs can dream too. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get 10% off Area Rug sale prices. Choose from many different shapes, sizes, and patterns with Area Rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 10% off Area Rugs going on now at Homeworld Rugs.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Help keep our area waterways beautiful and healthy. Volunteer for this year's River Cleanup on Saturday, May 10th. Get more information at rivercleanuplacrosse.com. Hope to see you there.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Finally for us today, Formula One fans got a slower but just as impressive show before the Miami Grand Prix. Lifelike replica cars made entirely of Lego bricks. Yeah, these are made out of Legos, took to the circuit ahead of yesterday's race. A team from the Czech Republic spent more than 22,000 hours building the 10 cars. There you can see the Legos, each using nearly 400,000 pieces. The 1,000-kilogram masterpieces reach speeds of 13 miles an hour, a bit slower than their real counterparts. But still very cool. Art is back with the final weather check after this break.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Buyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Buyer Cabinets today.
Why has Carpets to Go won Best of La Crosse County for several years in a row? Large selection of in-stock inventory, knowledgeable team ready to offer design help and free estimates. Low prices, we buy in large quantities to save you money. Stop in this month for in-stock carpet starting at 99 cents a square foot, or in-stock laminate flooring starting at $2.99 a square foot. Thank you for those who voted for us. Haven't been in? We invite you to come in and see for yourself. For whatever you want on your floor, Carpets to Go in Onalaska.
This is our home. Family and Children's Center has been supporting families in La Crosse and Winona for over 140 years. As time has gone by, we've expanded our services to include abuse prevention, mental health treatment, and so much more. Visit fcconline.org to see how our nearly 30 programs are strengthening communities throughout western Wisconsin and southeastern Minnesota. Better tomorrows start with us.
At Toma Health, we're delivering compassionate obstetric and newborn care for our community.
Services we have available here at Toma Health are care for women in pregnancy from 20 weeks and up. We take care of labor patients, moms and babies afterwards in that postpartum period, and we can also care for women that have had different gynecological procedures. Something that Toma Health can offer that makes this the right place for families to have their babies is that we can provide that one-on-one care. Toma Health, caring for our community.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Buyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Buyer Cabinets today.
Ken Kozarowski on News 8 Now. Meeting you locally where you are online. Miss a story? See it again or watch us live on YouTube at WKBT News 8 Now.
Your day's last look and your first look at tomorrow. News 8 Now at 10. Ken and Emily wrap up the day's stories. Greg's weather helps you plan your tomorrow. And Jacob has all the highlights every night right here at 10.
All right, expect upper 60s to the low to middle 70s this afternoon under partly cloudy skies with some thinning clouds later on into the evening hours. Then you get into tomorrow, you're looking at more of those 80s showing up, mostly up to the north. And then once you get down to the south, you're looking at a mix of at least middle to upper 70s, possibly getting to around, say, the lower 80s. That's a look at your forecast.
All right, I'm waiting for that first 80. Thank you, Art. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight.